your mama.
What's going on, everybody? Yours truly, Big Mike, from the Time Booth Radio 106.1. This is a rainy Sunday evening, March 26th, 2023. And of course, I'm here with you doing the Battle of the Sexes, and I am joined today with the Boss panel today. Because we have Colonel from, is it Augusta? Augusta, Georgia. Who are you?
Huh?
You're in Augusta?
I'm in Atlanta.
Oh, in the A. I'm sorry. Woo. It's me. From the A, joining us all the way from the A. We got old bad Troy B. Kicking it in with us. How you doing today?
Good. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, doing great. Of course, we also have joining us the lovely songstress. Um, and she got a new song that's gonna get ready to drop next month. So y'all need to be on the lookout for it. Red Diamond, how are you doing tonight?
I am doing fairly well. How are you?
Doing all right. You know, we got a little rain coming out here, and them old folks' bones are starting to cut up a little bit, but I can work it out. Uh, and of course, we got my boys on the line with us as well. The kings of the boss panel. The man that helps shape the young minds, the professor, the MC, the coach. Buck Dollar, how you doing?
Hey man, I'm good. How about yourself?
Man, I'm doing great, doing great. And of course, you got that person that when you get mad, you got to have a cup of ice water because you be mad at them. Uh, Mr. Spoon himself, he said he don't want me to call him the devil's advocate no more. So, Stan G, how you doing?
Yay, Stan.
Stan?
His internet went out. The weather.
Okay. Well, hopefully he'll be back in just a second. Look like we lost somebody else. Who else we lose?
Stan.
Okay. Well, we'll get him back in a minute. Last week, y'all, we had a very interesting topic. Well, and unfortunately, we won't be joined by Miss Coco tonight, or and Miss Stephanie. We don't know if she's gonna make it either, because of the inclement weather that we got going on right now. But we said we're gonna put this show on for you anyway. So we're gonna do what we can do. Last week we had a very interesting conversation that kind of sort of ended in I know one thing we talked about that I don't think that we ever got a complete um, what's the word conclusion to was the eating up the plate. But what I'm saying, that's an argument that I don't think we ever,
Plate?
huh?
You said eating a plate?
No, eating off our plate.
Oh, yeah.
Our
It's never
plate.
going to change.
What I'm saying? Uh, when ladies don't feel like it's a big deal, sometimes guys be like, "Hey, that's why I asked you what you wanted." Um, but I think that that's going to be an ongoing, uh, ongoing battle of the sexes argument that's going to just continue to rage on.
It's gonna last for generations. that
Yes.
ain't gonna tell you, bro.
It ain't. It is not. It is not. I don't think it is. So, but it was good. It's a good time every once in a while to bring it back up and see if anybody's ideas might have changed a little bit on that particular. I think Troya uh, had the best way to almost make a guy want to give you something off his plate because her explanation behind it was like, "What dang? Yeah, girl, get all you want." What did you say, Troy? You was like, there's nothing sexier than a man a black man and a plate of food in front of a black man while he finna sit down and eat.
Oh yeah, it's just
Man,
attractive.
yeah, she said it's so attractive, and next thing you know, you got a man feeling like he just all that because he got some food in front of him. So he's like, "Girl, yeah, yeah, you get one of these tenders, get you
Mhm.
a couple of these shrimps. We don't need." Uh, but then we had to snap back to reality because we know that ain't true. But anyway, this week, Red Diamond gave us a very interesting topic. I'm going to let her announce it tonight because it was her topic and she has some passion behind it. So, Red Diamond, let's go ahead on. Let's jump into it real quick.
Okay, so the topic I wanted to talk about was why do some men, because not all, but why do some men, I guess, coach or teach their daughters to date an upstanding guy, but cannot be the example themselves to show them what type of guy they should go for, in other words.
Yeah, that's a very difficult one to put your finger on. Bug, I got to go to you first, man. What do you think?
Do as I say, not as I do. Shit.
You know,
But that's
I knew that was going.
That I think that you gotta think about it. I give this scenario. Yeah, see if y'all can follow me. You have a father who's an alcoholic and he has two sons, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one son sees him and says that I'm not gonna be like that.
Mm-hmm.
The other son sees him and says that I can do what he did, but I won't end up like him. You see what I'm saying? And what happens is that the other son becomes an alcoholic too, while the other one stays away. So you're playing a game of roulette where you're in a situation where it's like, hey, I don't feel like settling down, so I'm gonna go around and parade and do whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, you need to, if you have a daughter, what you should be telling her for real is that, hey, I'm showing you the game, so you can see it from the side where I'm at. You can avoid these type of men. You know what I'm saying? As you're coming along. That's just me trying. If it was me, that's what I would be doing. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, it's just not in a person, or it may be, but they just don't want to do that. So that's really the line on that. I can't really speak against it or nothing, because you don't want a guy that's gonna sit up there and say he wants to be committed, but in all seriousness, he's not trying to be it on any scope. So if you think about it, you're giving her a life lesson as to say that, oh, he might be saying these things, but watch his actions, or he may be acting this way, but listen to what he's saying. So you are giving her the game. It just depends on how she interprets it and if he's actually trying to really school her on things. I got 3 daughters. I try to give them all the, what I'm saying, everything that I know. Even when I hear a certain things, I say, that nigga had a option. He could have did this. He just chose not to. So that's the way I see it.
That's true. I think as guys can kind of read other guys a little bit better than a lot of the young ladies can because we halfway know what the playbook is if that makes sense. So, but the question that is put in front of us is if you got a daughter, you want to give them the playbook, but you also want to show them you want to show by example. Uh, actually, I'm gonna say I'm gonna reserve my comment for later. Old bad Troya.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about that? What do you think?
Um, I kind of feel like what definitely what Buck said, but I think I think both any parent, men and women, want their kids to be better than them
Mm-hmm.
and say, don't just do what I did, do better, go further, dig deeper, reach higher, that whole thing. So I think that's probably why. Because most men, I think, say, do better than me. Don't get somebody like me, do better.
Facts.
You know?
That is true. That is quite true. Red Diamond, what do you think?
Probably the same way she said. Um, just the idea of it of I had been through this, and I'm basically just trying to, I guess, teach you the like the the road that I don't want you to be on. In other words, and especially when it gets to dating. So I'm kind of with Troya with that one. So, but I still don't understand though, because you can tell them the game, and I understand that you can tell them, but why that not? I guess my key point: why is it so hard for you to actually
Okay,
try to be that example? Like, why is that hard? Is it because you've been doing it for so long? It just kind of it's too difficult to get up there.
well, when I say this, and this is just me, my opinion. Um, I'm just wondering if it's a whole lot of generally when you tell your daughter not to do something, and you turn with it. What usually happens is, and this is actually both kids. When you ask them not to do something, they generally decide that they want to do it even more. So I can sit back and tell you all day long, every day, hey, you don't want to be like this, and need to be like me. Well, and you can hide who you actually was. Let's say you hide because most guys is pretty much doing it. But I have come to the conclusion that our young people are very very intelligent people, and they can see through all of that. And so you might as well just tell them, like, look, I know right now you see that I ain't about nothing. You don't want nobody like me. You don't want somebody that's gonna put you through the ringer like me or like this, like that. But if I was to kind of show you how to do all this stuff, in my opinion, I think that you run directly toward the bad boy. It has kind of been a thing in the past, like, hey, my dad was this upstanding guy, da 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 da, but I'm attracted to bad boys. Now, where you get that from? It's because you don't want a goody two shoes in your life. You felt like you need to have that little danger because dad is supportive, but this guy right here is fun and exciting.
Yep. Likes to live on the edge.
Yeah, all of that. So I don't think that it's not necessarily that they might not necessarily want to show you by example. I just think that subconsciously they know that shoot, I can show you by example, but you probably gonna go opposite of what I'm trying to show you. And I'm quite sure that y'all ladies have something to say about that. Somebody just joined the conversation. Who was that?
Stand.
Stan G. Stan G, what do you think about that? Like
Um, okay, well, first, what do you mean by example? Like when you say set an example for your daughter, or what? Like what do you mean set an example?
I can't hardly understand you saying.
What do you mean by setting an example? Like you talking about setting an example, or like showing your daughter how, whatever. What do you mean by setting an example?
Like actually showing her what like I guess the a way a man's supposed to treat a woman. Basically the whole chivalry thing. And I know some men actually treat their daughters like princesses, which I feel like that's disturbing in some way because
Watch them out! Watch them out! Watch them out!
that's,
Watch them out!
that's how you get spoiled brats. Like seriously.
But that's
Like
what y'all want y'all man to treat y'all like a spoiled brat.
I wasn't spoiled. So that's why I'm preaching that part. But that's what I'm saying. Like
And
Ashley
I
treated
wasn't
her like a
either. I don't know what
princess.
they're talking about.
I mean, because I say this, I think part of the problem is uh, there needs to be, it's hard to do if there is not a two-parent household. That's hard to do. And I say that partially because, okay, after me and my wife split up, like my children did not meet everybody I quote unquote was dating. Like they didn't meet everybody. So they wouldn't necessarily know how I operate in a dating setting. And for the few people that have been around my children, of course I treated them, with the utmost respect, like a fine gentleman that I am. But yeah, that's kind of hard. That's kind of hard to be that example. Because I can tell, like Mike said, I can tell you all day. And I can put you up on game all day. But it's just some shit you just got to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
Okay.
if you got a dad, and I was actually talking to a friend of mine earlier today, because he got a daughter that's 15 years of age, and generally with my friends, and I'm close to their kids, uh, we already have a scenario of how things going because at this particular moment in time, we got little managed boys that's coming around. Um, and yeah, they might be nice guys. Oh, he's nice. He's smart and everything. He's a little boy. He got hormones that's bouncing all around everything. Uh, and most of us have the mindset of Bad Boys 2 when Will Smith and Martin Lawrence had that go at Reggie. Um, that was the plan with Stan and myself when Sydney was gonna come home with with her prom date or her prom date come to pick her up. It's supposed to be in okay, yeah, we're gonna scare him. Um, and this other friend, we were talking about the same thing, except he got a brother, so he said he and his brother was gonna wind up doing that same thing. But now when we do that, ladies, do you or do you not say, yeah, y'all don't want him to do that, but that's him attempting to show you that hey, we don't want you to have no guy that's gonna be out there because we all know what goes down on prom. Well, we know the we know what they say goes down on prom night. Yeah, the
You know what you did. Say that. Say that. You know what you did. Say it like you meant it. But say it with your chest.
Wait. Okay. So, Mike, who did you go to the prom with?
uh Ashley King.
I don't remember. You had on red.
Negative.
What color y'all had on?
It was black and green.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and. Oh, that's right. She had a sequins dress. Her dress was long.
Mm, no, it was
Like knee length.
yeah.
Well, that's. I mean, it's kind of long. Not long, long. Okay, I'm sorry. I got us off track. What was the question?
No, because Stan was sitting around there trying to assassinate my character by saying that I took advantage of
I was not. I was not assassinate my ass. Assassinate my ass. That's assassinate. You was trying to beat around the bush of what you meant. Just don't say it. I got my feelings about it now because shit. My child I went to a prom already. So I got my feelings about it now.
You and your feelings. That's funny.
But no, okay. But like I said, on prom night, there's expectations on what's supposed to happen after the prom. And what I'm saying, most guys is like, hey, because I actually had another friend told his daughter before she went, well, told his daughter's prom date, see how my daughter leaving here? That's how she need to come back. Because everything you do to her, I'm going to do to you.
That's
Facts.
a trip. He said facts.
Yeah. That is yes. That's what you're gonna tell them because you saying like, hey, ain't gonna be no going on. It ain't gonna be none. But now, if we do that in front of you, Troy, if your dad had did that in front of you, would you or would you not be mad at your dad?
Um,
I probably a little embarrassed. Oh my
yeah.
bad.
No, you good. You good. Go ahead.
Nah, that was it. Like I probably be. You know how you when certain people say something, you just like kind of shut down a little bit, just like a short minute. Like I probably be like that. Like really, did you really have to say that?
Oh my God, Dad! No, you didn't. Like, I'm so embarrassed. Like, oh
Yeah.
my God.
Right. Yeah, I'd be more embarrassed more than anything else. But um, or the girl, she could just be smart like me. So instead of telling my dad when the prom actually was, because they got the little thing in the mail, so they officially actually knew the date. But because I was the class president and I was just full of shit too, but I told him that we had to push the date back 2 weeks
Mm-hmm.
so that the prom was gonna be later. So he thought that the date was really pushed back. So then when I went, he had no idea until he saw the pictures.
Mm. Cold blooded.
So
Cold
they,
blooded.
Well, like I say, I ain't have a date for my prom, so I can't really speak on this for real. Besides, seeing other people.
Wow.
Troy,
He
and
didn't
that's
want it.
why I moved. That is why I moved my black ass back to Alabama, so I can make sure and I can see that shit happen. I'm gonna be there when you get in the car. I'm gonna be there when you take the pictures. I'm gonna be there at the goddamn venue taking pictures as you're walking in. You gonna think I'm the damn paparazzi.
Stan, I hear you, but guess what? My dad lived on the same street that I did. He really more like next door. So even all that, I hate to bust your bubble, but they may find a way around it.
Look, let
Look,
me live in my world. Okay, perfect. Okay,
he's afraid that what's in him is in her too. That's all.
It's in everybody. Might as well just get ready for it, get used to it. It's in everybody. We born with it.
so, but even though, cause like you said, cause Troy, would you say your dad was a guy that kind of led by example?
Mm-hmm.
So even though he led by example, you still was in your government.
Yes, I was still a teenager. Definitely.
So, but now, do you think that's because he was more or less a man that led by example, or if he had to been just like out there, and
I
then
mean, it didn't matter. It wasn't for me. It wasn't about him. I just didn't want him to know because it wasn't no telling what he would have done. Probably would have fussed. I didn't. I wasn't going to take that chance, so I didn't. But I mean, in terms of his character, yeah, he was always upstanding person, but definitely protective. So I wasn't going to even take that chance.
Red Diamond, you said that you went to your prom and you didn't take anybody, you didn't go with anybody.
Nope.
Uh, had you gone with somebody,
Hmm.
I mean, if you had gone with somebody, do you think that your
it's
was you with your father, your
going
stepfather?
down tonight. Tonight is going down. Tonight is going.
Stan,
I
Stan,
said,
I
I
can't
said,
even hear him without you yelling.
he pussy fuck with the question. The man finna ask you what you was gonna get down for prom night if you went with somebody. He just slow pussy.
No,
Probably as me being me, no. That's a whole. I made the decision because I didn't want a prom date. It wasn't because of my parents.
but I'm saying that if you had gone on a prom, would you want your father, the father figure? I'm not exactly sure if it was your actual father or your stepfather. Would you have wanted them to, by example, be like, okay, this is what you guys need to do. You need to go to the prom and come straight home and all that kind of stuff, or would you like, hey, we're gonna tell them this, that, and the third, and we're gonna have a good time tonight? How would you have handled that?
Um,
Mm, too much pausing. Come on with it.
No, I'm just saying. I don't know. I probably, me being a teenager, shoot, I probably rebelled and actually would have did some things. But I mean, peer pressure is BITCH.
Come on now.
So
Peer pressure, or is it just something that I want to do? Would you call that peer, like, Kashui, was it peer pressure for you? Or was it just something that you wanted to do?
So what was what peer pressure?
You being out on prom night doing whatever you was doing.
No, I just was grown and wasn't nobody gonna tell me what to do. I had my own car when I was 15. I unenrolled myself from one school and enrolled myself in another school when I was 15. I just was not going to be answering to whoever said when I should come and go. I just wasn't.
And we were talking about spoiled how? How was the spoiled what?
That's not spoiled. I'm just saying. I was
Throw
just
that
gonna do
ass
what
in
I
the
was gonna
circle.
do.
She said that's not sport, that's independent.
That's right.
Yeah.
However you want to address it.
Grandma said a lot don't care who tell it, long as they get told.
So, but well, once again, because you got 3 daughters.
I know, and he just shaking his head like he just dismayed.
I know what I did.
The deviousness of the female mind. That's what we shaking our head about. That's what we shaking our head about. Y'all some devious creatures.
That's just me.
I think guys have tipped the hat.
She went to the prom just take pictures and eat some of them finger sandwiches.
I don't even think I was at the prom more than 30 minutes for real.
Where y'all go?
Hey.
We was trying to find y'all. Y'all was hiding from us. Red Diamond, I got to get all my little old prom stuff in. Now I'm finna get mad because they was acting funny.
I probably wasn't there a whole 30 minutes for real. That shit was boring. I was there for the pictures because I didn't even go till my senior year anyway. I didn't see the need to go every year. That shit was kind of lame, really. And I was like, well, I just do it my senior year so it'll be on my way out. And hell, I think shit out the prom, I didn't even have to go back to school for real until graduation. So it was really just a rite of passage. But I ain't stay there that long. It wasn't that big of a. And now being in this Greek world and stuff, all you do is go to balls and banquets and stuff and everything. It's like dressing up all the way over again. But yeah, Mike, as you were saying, I got 3 daughters, and two of them had already been to the prom. And
oh, nice.
With I got the baby girl. She'll be going next year for her senior year. And
so you're not expecting for her to hit you up and say she want to go for junior prom.
Say what?
You're not expecting her to hit you up and say she want to go for junior prom.
So she already tried that. That shit nixed. Certain things we have an agreement. There are certain stipulations and stuff that you have to meet in order to go do all these things. She's already in a whole bunch of other stuff as is. So nah. Next year will be her year. We ain't worry about that.
And saying this is Sid's senior year. So did she go to a junior prom?
Yeah, she went last year because her best friend graduated last year. So they went together.
So you didn't have any you didn't have to worry about nothing because she was with her friend.
No, that's why I had to worry because she was with her friend. Because I just knew who she got out the car with. But then I did not let my mind wander past that. I joyfully blocked that out.
You'll drive yourself crazy, man, if you start driving around the city to all the hotels and shit trying to keep it, bro. That shit, look, if it gonna happen, my nigga, it'll happen. You know, if it's gonna go down, it's gonna
It's
go
going
down.
to happen
You can do
eventually.
that. You can always throw the stipulations and stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I'm realistic. I know what the hell I was doing. Like I said, hey, we gonna stay here. Or we gonna go on and
Let me say that this is when ladies start they devious during prom time because y'all have those elaborate schemes on how to get out the house wearing something uh provocative, if you will. And
Sir, that ain't prom. That ain't prom. That ain't prom. That's every other Thursday or every other Friday. I can
so you
talk to
saying
my
that
child on Friday. I can talk to my child on Friday. Oh, I'm just going to such and such and such. And then a week later, I can check her Instagram and be like, you want it? Well, so no, that ain't just prom.
gonna make me glad I don't got no daughter.
We not that bad.
shit. Like I said, you taking a chance because you already know your child has half of you in them and then half of the mother in them too. You know what I'm saying? And if I was able to manipulate the mom to do certain things and shit, or maybe I actually was manipulated. Maybe I thought I was doing something and she was already down for the shit. So you know what I'm saying? That whole cute innocent shit, that's bullshit. You know, it's bullshit. It is.
Yeah, but like, you never know what's gonna happen. Like even with me, I because my boyfriend was older too, and I thought I was really doing it because he graduated in '92, and he had a job, but he ended up having to go to work. So I think the prom it was maybe like after we left and got something to eat or whatever. It was maybe like midnight. He was a roofer, so he had to be at work at 4 o'clock in the morning. So he had to go home and go to bed. So I ended up hanging out with some of the other girls and Lloyd and Squeaky and a whole bunch of other people that had ditched they dates. So we just hung out together. It was fun. But yeah, it was no sneaky freaky with us on prom night.
Shit, wasn't no sneaking. It is what it is. Shit, matter of fact, I think the rules already paid for before I even got my tuck, bro.
Wow, that is hilarious.
Hey, you know what the first thing you do, you go and get your reservation for the room, then you go get fitted for your took.
We were ball players. You know what I'm saying? We literally had the whole one side of the hotel was just us. You know what I'm saying? So we were good. We were good. You know, we had, and if, you know, things didn't go the way that we had wanted to initially, then we already had some things in play of how we were going to basically make that side of the hotel go be pretty lit that night.
Yeah.
You know, just in case. So, that great thing about being an athlete back at see how, man, we all stuck together. Put it like that.
But see, like, I don't know, cause like I mean, and like we went to city school. Sanjay and Red Diamond, they went to the county. Um, and I go, okay, Red Diamond, you said like Red Diamond, what did you do after your prom? You went to the prom and just stayed until the end of prom?
Basically, just stayed to the enterprise, then went straight home.
I didn't even know who the hell the damn king and queen was until we got back to school, bro.
I still don't know.
I ain't stay for none of that shit. For what? I didn't care. Even if I was one of the niggas nominated, I didn't care. I was like, this shit is a formality. We took the pictures. We fly. We cool. All right, let's go. We already at 8 early anyway and shit. So, you know, we was good. We was on a whole.
I can't really relate to this subject because, like, I literally didn't have a date, and my person that took pictures with was my nephew. So,
Oh, sweet.
That's cute.
and I just went straight home out of that. I mean, everybody was asking me, "Oh, Bree didn't go nowhere with her friends." I'm like, no, I went home and went to sleep. That was tiring enough.
Look, let me tell you, we got the clears first to take our pictures. We were the first couple. Oh, go ahead, Stan.
Oh no, I would say that was me too, because I was 17 when the prom came around, so I wasn't old enough to get a goddamn room, so I couldn't do shit either.
Yeah, but you had a car that had a big enough back seat that you could lay all the way down in.
True.
He really did. Lulu was a luxury back seat.
Shit. What the fuck y'all talking about? What, Stan, what's up, man? I didn't even know about this.
Go ahead, my bad, my phone. No, man, shit, man, I was young. Shit, I was young. It was what? I don't know if Troy you remember, but it was me and Nika Taylor. We were the two youngest ones in the class. I didn't turn 17 until after I started my senior year. I didn't turn 18 until after I graduated.
Yeah.
I couldn't do shit. I
Yeah.
couldn't get in that goddamn well. I
But like
couldn't go to the Stinson Club. I couldn't go to the Beverly Beach Club. I couldn't get in nowhere.
you had Lulu and you was down in them sticks all the time.
I don't know if you remember. I don't know what girl I was gonna ride around in Lulu because Lulu blew hot out. Ain't nobody gonna ride in that car and blowing hot out and make.
Yeah, Lulu did blow hot out.
That is funny.
I get it. No, I mean, purposely, like I said.
And here Chris had their prom and then nobody else had their prom, so there wasn't shit going on but here Chris prom. And I was down 69, so wasn't nobody gonna come pick my ass up and take me nowhere.
Y'all had y'all prom at the school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that's when we had first moved into the new building, so we still brand new building.
I get it.
We did it out at Coleman Coliseum. No, it wasn't Coleman Coliseum. What was that, Troy?
Was that the Ferguson?
Ferguson Center.
Yeah.
Ferguson Center Ballroom. Yeah. I said I was there enough for people to say, "Oh, ain't Debo was there?" Yeah, bro. I wasn't that long after that, dog. This shit boring. I ain't like none of the music, none of that shit. I was like, yeah, this. I played dope music on the way here. I'm serious. Look, straight up, we went to Clears. First couple there to take our pictures. Cool, okay. The only reason I knew that was because when we got to the prom, everybody was like, we saw y'all pictures. I'm like, how the hell y'all seen our pictures and stuff? It was already done. And I was like, cool.
Wow.
When it got
pretty
something
cool.
to eat. And then with all, you know what I'm saying? Like straight up. I might have to find that picture. I'll put it in the group. You know what I'm saying? It was about like 155 pounds then. You know what I'm saying? I think. Maybe.
Yeah, put it in the group chat.
I'm gonna find it and throw it in there.
I don't even know where my prom pictures at no more. I bought the 86 them jokers because of who was in them. But
I don't know mine are either.
That happens too.
I still got mine.
hey,
I even got the picture they took when I was helping the teachers clean up at the end.
Oh, good old Stan.
so we got to get Red Diamond a prom though, because that she depressed me tonight. I'm for real, she depressed me.
What damn school you went to?
I went to the Mountains High.
Oh yeah. You all the way down there.
That what I those were my decisions though. Like a lot of the stuff that I had done, I literally it was all my decisions. That means like that was including friends, going out places, out all that. That was my decision. I wanted to be stuck in the house. So
Who wants to be stuck in the house in Demopolis?
Your parents get you to that point.
Unbelievable.
Would you say your parents got you as to be an introvert like that?
yeah, you can say that, but honestly, I would say that I wanted to hang out with my friends, and most of my friends like basically like my cousins and stuff. So when I wanted to hang out with them, and when my mama actually allowed me to hang out with them, and I noticed that some stuff they was doing that can get my butt in trouble, in jail, hurt, dead. At the time being, I decided not to go anymore, and I decided to stay in the house.
But see, that's different.
So it was like one of those. Okay, okay, go ahead, go out there, go have fun, and yeah, I didn't like what I saw. I didn't like what I know. I was like, yeah, I really just stay home.
That's good.
So that because you talking about your cousins, right?
Cousins, best friends. They did some things that I didn't agree with that can get my butt in trouble and grounded in a butt whipping. So to avoid all that, I stayed home and picked
I,
one good friend that wasn't involved in all that crap.
but I would say that I don't know. I'm speaking for myself now. That some of the things that we did, we probably would have got in trouble behind it, but it would have been well worth it because the memories would last a lifetime. So it was priceless. Um,
But you gotta think about it. I was from a small town. Everybody knows everybody. It wasn't no not getting no. It was you weren't gonna get away with nothing.
Yep.
saying we was hanging out, and everywhere we went, did I not know somebody? We
Stay
started
asleep.
we started off at the club. We went to the Citizen Club. Shout out to the Citizen Club. Um, I think we went to the Executive Lounge, but we were too young to get in there. Bama Beach Club. Uh, Wound up going to Bruno's because it was just late and we were just wasn't ready to go home.
Yeah, Bruno's at the next mall. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We stopped at Crystal because we wanted something to eat, and they were the only thing that was open. Every place we stopped, I ran into somebody I knew. So it ain't like Tuscaloosa, just this huge place that you don't know people in.
The Demopolis is that much smaller, bro. So I see what she said.
I'm not doubting that at all. I'm not doubting that at all. I'm just saying Tuscaloosa ain't just so huge that you can do something and folk, ain't nobody gonna know you and you ain't gonna get away with it.
But then it was pay phones and pages, man. Took a little longer for the information to travel.
But that's true too. That's true.
Mike, did you say the Citizen Club recently opened? Well, somebody said it opened back up. I know you mentioned it.
No, it's the Wheels and Spokes. That's the Wheels and Spokes down there.
Oh.
No, I don't think they're gonna open
the church now.
Oh, okay.
That's how all these old clubs is. They turn them into churches after y'all done got down there with all y'all buffoonery and devilry and shit. Just don't make no damn sense. Can't take y'all nowhere. Just act right.
Cause we gonna do the Tootsie Roll when we get there, and the Chinese checkers too.
Actually, we were percolating back then, weren't we?
Yep, that too.
They're still out, bro. I got students and stuff. This is a little song that they got. I guess because of TikTok. TikTok brings so much stuff back now.
Mm-hmm.
Ball game. But yes, like I said, as a father, always remember, do as I say, not as I do. You will go so much further in life, young lady. God bless you.
Yeah, you hate to hang up. Don't nobody want to hang up. They cleats or they basketball shoes before.
That's it. Shit. Sometimes boy, you want to get out before you're forced to retire, Mike. That's all I'm saying.
That's all it is. But some folks just don't know when it's time to get out. That's all I'm saying.
I was already in that mind frame almost a decade ago. And it was because the only time I wanted to be at a club is if they was paying me to be there. Because other than that, the environment is troublesome. You're talking about hormones, alcohol, and drugs. You know what I'm saying? In an enclosed area. That's always going to be volatile. I don't care how you look at it. And especially the younger the people are.
Absolutely agree. I had got to the point where I did not want to be involved in club stuff. I go to a club, but most time I'm sitting down in the cut chilling. But as far as like being in the middle of everything, uh, we were talking about Citizen Club and Belmont Beach Club and all that stuff. That was when I was trying to do that stuff, and I quickly got over that. I quickly got over that because it seemed like every time I went to a club, there was a fight of some sort. Um,
Come
the,
with it.
one of the last clubs I went to, caught myself having a good time, and the reason why I was in there, well, of course, I'm gonna say it. They had a thong competition.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Nothing wrong
So
with that.
I had to go.
Yeah.
Had to go.
Yeah. You got to see it. Got to know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if you don't like it or not if you don't go and find out. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you, Mike. I follow you. Go ahead.
Had to go.
Because I did not know. I had never been to a thong competition. And so therefore I said, hey, it's something I ain't never did before. I might as well try it.
Yeah.
I was the manager of Papa John's. And so I got in because I brought the folks an extra large pizza from Papa John's.
Smart.
Yeah, you know I do. I know how to the network. So I'm in there nursing a Bud Light. I don't even really like it, but I knew I had to because y'all I cannot dance, and so therefore I put a beer in my hand and make it seem like I'm a little tipsy, so I can get on the floor. And I'm looking at all these young ladies showing their different thongs. Some of them look good. Some of them had slack in them. I was like, I ain't never seen a thong with slack in them. But okay.
That's messed up. That's so messed up.
Damn. Damn.
No,
They
they was
the last minute, bro. They was just grabbing what was left on the rack.
Yeah. Maybe that was it. I don't know. But some of them were dingy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it was neither here nor there. At this particular moment in time, I was like, hey, look over there. Okay, look over there. Hey, everywhere I looked, there was some thongs. That's how I know. I heard crack. I said, if I get up out of here, I ain't never coming back. They were shooting. So that let me know that, hey, the club life ain't for me.
Hold on. So you got a club full of girls in thongs and niggas want to shoot?
Yes.
Niggas want to shoot it no matter what. I don't care who they.
Them niggas was gay. Them niggas was gay. There's no way possible, bro. I'll throw this out there. Maybe dude was there and his was in the contest and she wasn't supposed to be there or something. He, you know, you got those type. It probably ain't even his girl no more. They been broke up about 6 months or a year. But
I think you said it right the first time, and I had never even thought about it until you just put it that way. You said there's no way for it to end well when it's drugs, hormones, and something else.
Alcohol.
Yeah, I mean that's it right there. I never even thought about it that way before.
See, some cats go out there, they go to the bathroom, they'll toot a line of stuff. Or some people need an excuse to get violent. And I know some violent people. They walk around with a smile on their face, with a light switch. No, but see, those guys go there to the club. They get drunk. They pop pills. They look for a way to say, "Oh man, I don't remember nothing. I was just going off." And yeah, them dudes, they busters. You know, straight up, they'll ruin your whole night. That's why I said, you mean to tell me we had a spot? That's like the Booty Bowl or something. They was having that. You know what I'm saying, off on the west side. We had the Booty Bowl, and y'all in here fighting over what? So you mean to tell me you got naked women here and you fighting a dude? So to me, you gay because there's no reason. I'm not even if I bump into you. Hey, my bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm right back to what I was looking at. You know, it's no way possible, bro. It is no way possible. Them dudes gay. Or you had the overpossessive boyfriend who was in there and he know I told Red Diamond she mine. Why she up there on the stage like?
Yeah, they're not gay. They just ignorant. Just, you know, Too much testosterone and too much cocaine is a bad combination. But I do like that Mike and Red Diamond both said that they go to the club and they chill. Yeah, I was about to say I used to go to the club and chill. That was finna tell a lie. But usually I'm the person that it don't matter where I am or how often I go or just what city I'm in. I'm always the one that's like I'm the first one to start dancing. I'm the last one. They be tapping on the shoulder. It really is time to go. So I be ready. If I go out, I'm going out and I'm going to dance and to turn up. I'm gonna have fun.
It's some people like the atmosphere. You can go and chill at the club and just watch other people dance and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I like the vibe. I like for positive stuff to go on, but I know it's a certain time and you can watch individuals in there. You know what I'm saying? All the whispering start going on and a little pointing and shit. Usually we would signal to each other, hit their wrist, time to go. Or we'll do something like that. Say, we wrapping this shit up. We finna get on the hell on up out of here. And within 15 minutes or so of us leaving, a fight will break out or something like that because you can see it building up the whole night. And that's Tuscaloosa for you. And Mike, you've been around, done shows and shit at the Crimson Bar.
Yeah.
After a certain time, that certain crowd come in, you got to go.
That's actually some of the last clubs I've been in, and Buck tell you, most time we come up in there, it's only to judge competition.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying, when the competition over, and we did a competition one time, boy, and it wound up going over, and it told my age, both Lady T and myself.
That's funny.
To find out way to the door, and then we were talking about, hey, we got to get up in the morning time. Oh, we was late.
That's a trip.
Because it was a time where I could stay up all night long.
Yeah, back in the day, yep.
But not no more. I know I can't, and I feel like I'm tired for the next 3 days after that. That's
yeah.
And they did it good. They had it good. Or they had some chicken and fish over there feeding us plates.
Nice. Yeah, I got to get my sleep in too now that I'm older. Definitely got to get at least 8 hours and a nap.
Look here, man.
But we got to get Red Diamond because Red Diamond too young to be so like she. I don't know. I don't want to say you ain't experienced nothing, but like I would like to see you. Like we had this conversation one time before. It's like the ladies was gonna go out and they was gonna do it up. They was gonna go to a male strip club, and then they was gonna go out and paint town red. And I wanted to have a camera follow along with them because we had a lot of young ladies that were saying stuff like, "Oh, it wouldn't do nothing for me. I wouldn't get nothing out of it." And I was like, I would like to see how you would act in that environment when we ain't around, because you would probably be the managed person.
Be a what person?
Most managed. Like I'm saying, like
Oh yeah, I got you.
Dude, come around there with that.
Have you ever been to a show, Mike, when it was women or men performing for women?
No, I can't say I have.
Okay. Women are way worse than men are.
Oh, I know that.
Women are awful. Awful.
I know that. Like, cause you know what I'm saying, we the conversation we had, and Buck and Stan, y'all can kind of co-sign with me if you want. But we were talking about, like, a lot of times we go to a strip club, man, and you might glance up at the ladies on. Okay, dang, well, I see you, girl. But most times you go on about your business, and it's not like you just hawking and you ain't sitting there just slanging money like they showing in the club, like on TV all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You might be over there playing pool or something or whatever. Some folks up in there eating hot wings because for some reason strip clubs seem to have some of the best hot wings that you ever had.
Magic City and Atlanta have the best hot wings, hands down, of anywhere.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
So you might be up in there eating some hot wings and everything. And just because the naked woman walking around there, you like, hey girl, and then you're gonna eat you some more hot wings. But then the lady, because I remember in 97 or 98, this is when the Prime Trust was still open. And they had the male exotic review come to Tuscaloosa.
Yep, I remember that.
They had so many people lining up in front of the Prime Trust parking lot, packed out. People parked on the side of all 4 lanes in front of over there at the trailer park. Them people don't even stay over there. People up in Hayes Court and everything.
Yep. Somebody need to open one.
To the Prime Choice to watch these dudes walk around with that little sock on. And they had to shut it down a couple times because them girls got so so outrageous that they were snatching a little sock off the guy.
Yeah, women are crazy. They do the most, the absolute most.
Troy, you weren't up in there in that crowd, was you?
Yes. If they have, see, well, you got to remember too. Like I've been in Atlanta for the past 23 years, so it's a different experience here. We used to have one called Wanda's Playhouse downtown, and Wanda's on-air personality on one of the stations, and so she could always promote it, and it was big, and people went for birthdays, but she ended up shutting it down because she said it wasn't consistent enough. Because it's not like culturally, it's not something that women gonna do every day, and so she wasn't really making enough money. And then another one, they used to have every second Saturdays at this place called Chit Chat in Decatur. But it was the same thing with them. They said it just wasn't. It's not enough business. It's not consistent enough.
I would recommend. I would say that I would think that that's not something that you would be able to do every week. I would think that would be something that you could probably do maybe once a quarter or something like that, and it would do very, very well, but not too often.
But see what I was telling. Oh, go ahead. What you say?
At the Chippendales in Vegas.
Yeah, like that. But like I was telling Wanda, I thought she really should have just kept hers going and put a little bit more money in the marketing because people come to Atlanta to be a tourist too. So that's like an attraction people would do for birthdays, bachelorette parties, just whatever.
Or make it more exclusive, like you said, it's only open from Thursday through Sunday or something like that.
Yeah.
Through Sunday. Because then you would get the people who are coming in out of town. Hell, they know this is gonna be the only time it's gonna be popular. Let's go ahead and do it.
Yep.
But yeah, I just guys would go to the strip club every day if they could. Just I'm not lying.
Would you go to a male a strip club?
Would I go?
Oh, I know you'll go. I'm from a Red Diamond.
Oh, would I go? Yeah.
That's funny.
No, see, you can't go and then have your head down. That's talking. You got to be looking at the dude.
Okay, I'm not shy. I'll be looking.
She go, hey, we're gonna give her a T-shirt that said "Meat Inspector."
Oh wow,
that's right.
Put it right up there in the front. White T-shirt, red letters, "Meat Inspector."
Hey, it's funny. I got a shirt from Magic City probably 20 years ago. I still got it. Say female body inspector. Got FBI on the front. I still got that shirt. It got holes and shit and everything, but I ain't get rid of that far.
That is hilarious. FBI on it. Female body inspector. I ain't never heard that one before.
that's the first for me.
Lady T, you gonna go to the male strip club with Red Diamond and Troy and Coco and Step?
I think about it.
Yeah, he said y'all might be too buck wild for her.
Oh, nah, she'll be there. She just trying to downplay it because we live right now. It's okay, T. I got you. I got you, sis. It's all great. You still lady, T. I ain't gonna tell no secret.
Like, cause I'm saying, like, I wouldn't mind her going up in there, cause I'm thinking that she's gonna be really frisky when she come home. But
My man.
Hey, that you know the play. You know the play.
My man.
however, how like, Troy, do you think that if you were in a relationship right now, do you think that your guy would like for you to go to a male strip club? Would he have a problem with it?
You should probably be fine with it. I don't date some people that's like a square or just, don't want to let me be who I am. I have to be me.
Red Diamond, what about you?
Honestly, I am not sure. I'm not sure at all. I mean, he'd probably be down with it, but then again, he probably won't. I don't know. I really don't know.
Cause
She
see,
don't,
the
she,
thing is,
she don't care. That's petty. She's like, nigga, look, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go and do what I'm gonna do. Anyway. It don't matter. That's basically what she's trying to polite way say.
That's what I read too.
You read what now?
It really don't matter if you care or not. You just gonna do it anyway.
Mm.
Up.
see, silence is everything.
Hey,
But most of the women, the ladies don't really care too much about that, because a lot of times y'all will go to a gentleman's club with the guys.
sure enough.
Joe will.
I've
And have a
actually
good.
seen. Sometimes you see more females in there than guys, bro.
That's true. That is true. Would you attend a gentleman's club with your guy? Troy Red Diamond.
Of course. Shoot, I'd probably be on the phone helping get some money. Shoot, I never know. You be drunk enough.
I never dated anybody that asked me to, but I did go with a boss once, doing business there. You'll be surprised how much business is handled in a strip club. And then I went with my ex-boyfriend. Every time he come, that's where he want to go. Y'all know Mon, that's his favorite place. So we go hang out.
You got veterans, man. They know what strip club to hit each day of the week. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, man, ATL was the first time that I ever walked in a spot and was like, hold up. Everybody naked. This ain't like back home. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't, I mean, he ain't even got through the security check yet. And we can see, I'm like, oh. Yeah, I'm gonna like this. I'm gonna like this place a lot.
That's funny.
But this is like 2:00 in the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? We need somebody early. And that's they like this now. Woo.
You know what's funny? I used to maybe like 10 years ago, I used to have to pass Magic City going to work because the school that I was teaching at was downtown. And it'll be like 7 in the morning and Magic City parking lot will be packed like on a Monday. I thought about it when you said 2 in the afternoon. I'm like, they go hard all day.
I ain't lying.
I saw something like that when I was up north, when I was in Washington State at first. I was like, yeah, I didn't think Washington State was nothing at first. And then I was like, well, dang, y'all get down like this. And as I went to Alaska and I started seeing this going on, and then I saw a juice bar that had live nude girls. I said, a juice bar?
Wow.
And they said, yes, it's for people under 21. I said, huh? Yeah, you can be 16 to go in there.
Hey, that's good for your health. It helps with circulation and everything.
Hey, and them Alaskan young men were mellow like a mug up there. I'm just telling you. So it might be something to look into.
A juice bar with naked women. Sound like a health spa to me, bro. Sign me up. I get the whole chapter to come through. It's a recreational health awareness type.
Right. Give me a season pass.
And we ain't living no more than about 60 years, man. So we gotta go ahead and get it in. Feel young again. Oh, my bad, ladies. I didn't mean to leave y'all out. Y'all come too.
What your wife said?
Oh, speaking of this, so y'all heard about the dude that broke up with his girl because she received a lap dance from Chris Brown on stage? Yeah.
She went live on her page and Chris Brown gave her a lap dance?
No, it was at the concert. And she got pulled on the stage and Chris Brown gave her a lap dance. And the dude goes to social media and tells everybody that he broke up with his girl because he felt like that was inappropriate.
Wow.
He's a celebrity. I mean, like what that sounds like insecurity to me.
Definitely insecurity.
Because he ain't gonna take her.
Right.
He was performing.
You know what?
That's just like me breaking up with a dude. What's a good woman? Let's see. One of these female celebrities, I can't think of one. Beyonce, Rihanna.
Janet Jackson do a similar bit in her concert to the song "Anytime, Any Place." You hear the instrumental come on, and all of a sudden she'll just stand there and start scanning the crowd. While she's scanning the crowd, behind her is going to be a bed pulled out on the stage. She then will point at someone, and that person will get brought up on stage. They will put them on the bed. They will clamp them down, and they'll tell them in their ear, "Don't do no crazy stuff." And Janet Jackson will commit to climb on top of this person while performing anytime, any place. Ask me how I know, because I've been a fan of Janet Jackson since she was a little penny on Good Time, got burnt with iron.
Yeah, I've been to that show. I've seen Janet before.
So I'm not lying. Am I lying? Am I lying?
You ain't lying.
Okay.
But
yeah.
Was the only thing that happened with the lap dance? Did she go backstage at any point in time, or was it just the lap dance and you get your ass off the stage?
It was just a lap dance, from my understanding.
But usually they let you. They ain't gonna put you back. They ain't gonna take you off the stage. They're gonna send you backstage, and let you come around. You know what I'm saying? You'll get to meet them or hang out with them backstage. So that could be one thing, but I don't care.
Bruh.
Yeah. Janet Jackson pulled me up on stage. I already had this conversation later to you. I get pulled up on stage at a Janet Jackson concert, and she lap dance me like that. It's only going to serve you later on that night.
Period.
This is the thing. I don't have a problem with it. I'm an entertainer, so I get it. But if his problem is you're in a relationship, why are you letting a stranger give you a lap dance? Because all I'm hearing that it's acceptable because it's a celebrity. You see what I'm saying? So now
she's supposed to do that.
Huh?
I don't think they feel like that it's a celebrity, and it ain't going no further than that on stage. They just putting on a
right. It's just like a one-time thing. It's not a big deal.
But like I said, if it wasn't a celebrity and it was just a random person coming up to do it to your spouse or your girlfriend, would you have a problem with it then?
Yeah, then that'll be different.
So like I said, it's different because it's a celebrity. But so now when you go that far, And like I said, I want y'all to understand. I don't have a problem with it because I don't see it like that. But I'm trying to see it from this guy's standpoint. So you're saying that the rules can be changed because of who the person is.
Absolutely.
See, and
Personally,
that's where we have issues at.
if you at a male strip club and he give you a lap dance, I ain't gonna care about that. But now, if we all at a party together and you sit beside me and some dude walk up on you and pull you to the what you call it and call it, I'm feeling like, hey, dude, you must don't see me here, do you? I ain't a little bitty fella. So what's the problem?
No, but see, Mike, that's the other thing. That's why me and you never dated because I like to dance at a party and you don't dance. I'm just kidding. Um, but
Uh,
no, for real. I mean, I think that's like I seriously don't date guys.
you,
Huh?
I can two step, and like I said, I have me a cup and I had that pinky finger out like this here, and then I just, you know what I'm saying, you'll think I'm drunk. But
See, that's right. But I for real, don't I don't date anybody who don't dance because it was an issue before, like in another relationship. And because when I go to a party, I go to party, not to just look at everybody else. I like to really enjoy myself. But and it's always an issue because just like Mike said, if you're sitting there and people know you like to dance and you look like you want to dance because you chair dancing, or if you're on the dance floor by yourself, either way, somebody gonna dance with you.
oh, I ain't worried about nobody dancing with her. I just don't want nobody trying to freak her in front of me. That's what
But
I'm about.
That can happen with dancing though.
that happen when dance, especially if they playing the blues.
Thank
You know
you.
how we dance
Yeah,
when the blues on.
thanks.
All right,
So
yeah,
like
I
I
know
said,
I'm talking about straight
that
up my lap dance. I'm talking about genuine pony riding on it, ride it, my.
Hey,
Hey, see, there you go. And
yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. I be like, hey,
So like I said,
go around here.
we have basically agreed on here that based on who it is, it's acceptable.
yep.
Because
Even
I
when I
heard
was
Zay
married.
Dallas say it too. Oh, that's an insecurity. Look, she may not have went backstage then. That don't mean that she couldn't went backstage later. Or she might have went, you know what I'm saying? And one lady said he ain't married to her, so she able to do whatever the fuck she want to do. I said, now,
Period.
remember, that goes both ways. And what I've come to understand about this show is women are very more, y'all are very much so territorial. So that's bullshit. It can't be no one-way street with something like that. Oh, we ain't married, so I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. Okay. Remember.
No. You just got finished saying women go to the strip club with that with a guy all the time, and he be getting lap dances. It's the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have
You
a
don't know
problem
this
with
chick
it.
name.
I don't have a problem with that. I'm just saying what this guy is saying. He said that that's inappropriate, period. If you're in a relationship, you shouldn't have nobody else up dancing on you. That's that man moral. That's how it is. It's regardless of who it is. We're saying that, hey, I dig that, but this is a celebrity. We're at a show. It's just part of the entertainment. That's our mindset. But in his mindset, it's like, no, my morals are my morals, regardless of where I go and regardless of what we're doing. You see what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
now he's being called a square and a lame and shit. Oh, he's insecure. But we just proved that in the same scenario, when it was said, oh, y'all ain't married, she can do whatever the fuck she want to do. Okay. Remember, that goes two ways though. The same thing that goes for you goes for him as well. So remember that when you use that statement, oh shit. Hello?
Everybody phone going off. Who missing?
Saying what would you
Flash flood.
would
Oh
you
wow.
would you would you care if your lady was getting a lap dance from a dude?
I think my problem would be with I'd be okay in the setting. If we are going to a strip club, there are certain things that I expect. If we are going to a Chris Brown, Usher concert, old school Bobby Brown concert, I expect certain things. So that would not bother me so bad. That's why I asked if she go backstage. Because now, if she went backstage, then all bets are off. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Now, as long as they brought her ass right back to my seat, and she just got a little autograph, poster, some shit, that'd have been fine. She ain't finna dilly dally your ass back behind that goddamn curtain. First thing come back around here, and we go, sing the rest of these goddamn songs and talk about how Chris Brown danced on you while you dance on me later on. But now, if you get behind that goddamn curtain for more than about 5 minutes, we have a problem. Me, you, and Chris.
Red Diamond,
Hmm.
would you mind if a girl came up there and started grinding up on your man?
Like a regular female, like no celebrity, no title, no nothing.
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
You wouldn't mind?
If if a female start coming up and grinding on a person that I am, no, you no, that's my job. No,
But it's all right if if it's a celebrity.
I can't. Like, I can't do that if it was if he got pointed out in the crowd and he come on stage. Okay, all right, fine. Well, I'm gonna tell him no. That's like the same way with me. If a dude come out and like a celebrity tells me to come up there and they whatever, and but no, you. I'm sorry, regular female, nah, she'll get her head cut off.
See, prove my point. Did I not just say all that?
Fuck.
I mean, I would disagree with you. I was saying a regular female at a club or a party comes up and start dancing on him while I'm standing here. She better pray for her funeral. Like she better go ahead and like her funeral will be the next day.
But see, like Troy said, you know what I'm saying, you might just be sitting around there posted up. But she came to the party. So, you know, so she gonna want to dance. He gonna probably want to dance. You might
Yeah,
got you might have you
it's fine.
one of them old genuines or them Chris Browns that be sitting around there dancing all over the floor. Okay, well now Lady T
Red
got
Diamond said when she stopped dancing, go to the bathroom. He better stop dancing too, goddammit.
Lady T.
Look, if he don't want to dance and I want to dance, he just gonna stand there and I'll be dancing on him while he just standing there with his drink. Ain't no okay, cool, just stand there. Let me have my fun. Let me be your stripper for the night.
I ain't got nothing else to say. 'Cause Lady T just got to put me straight.
Like I said, what we come to the understanding is that, in general, at least for this particular panel, if it's a celebrity thing, it's okay. However, anything outside of that, it's not. So what we're saying is that there are exceptions to the rules. Everything is not just concrete when it comes to I guess your morals or your standards. So when somebody does have that, it comes across as kind of, you know what I'm saying, crazy, because it's like, oh man, it's just this, it ain't that serious. But you know, like you said, some people can't take that shit. I don't give a damn if it's fucking Denzel Washington over there rubbing on your damn head. Hey, bro, this ain't training day. Get your ass up off of my woman. You know what I'm saying? That some niggas is like that. It's, you know, as a person what you can and can't handle. That's just it. You know, like I said, it ain't that big of a deal to me. You know, because I think you sort of get to a point where it's like, you know, if you gonna go, you gonna go. Whether I'm here or not, you gonna do what you gonna do regardless, right? So there's no reason for me to be over.
Now that's the truth.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? But everybody doesn't have that mentality.
Here's the other part of that though, Buck, because you're a performer, Red Diamond, you're a performer. Would y'all put something like that in one of y'all acts? Like you got a really sensual, productive song, out. Let's just say you and Red Diamond got a song out right now that's hot and sexy. As soon as you start singing it, women start fanning themselves and there. And in the process, Red Diamond started, let's say she started giving a lap dance. She pulled somebody on stage and give them a lap dance. Red Diamond, would you expect your significant other to be upset about that? It's a performance. You the artist.
It is performing, but then again, yes, he would get upset about that. But see, me thinking ahead and want to keep my relationship. If he is there, he's going to be the person that I pull out the crowd.
Smart lady. That she basically gave the answer that if I'm doing something like that, man, because I'm going. If we're in a club, we're gonna scan the club first and see who's there with who. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna grab no chick that's sitting by a group. And she may not even be there with the guy, but she's over there with that section. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go in that direction. But these 4 or 5 women that's up here in the front of the stage, and they obviously came by themselves. I grab one of them. You know what I'm saying? And sort of peruse and do whatever you can, or you bring somebody with you, like she just suggested. Bring somebody with you. Now you don't have to worry about it at all. And you got security there too. So in case somebody does try to cross the line, that can be handled. As long as I ain't doing nothing like, throwing the dick in their face and shit on stage or something, I can go back home and be okay, man.
That's why Janet Jackson used to pick gay men.
Yeah, I can see that.
What'd you say, Stan?
When Janet Jackson used to do that anytime, any place, she would try to pick out a gay man.
She did.
Well, you knew they were gonna be at the concert. Shit. Just like at the Beyonce concerts.
Now that first dude, he went to kissing on her and licking all on the stomach and everything. And I must say, I was envious of him.
I don't blame you, Mike.
He had some sugar on him though. But yeah, she did. She would kind of look for somebody that looked like they might be gay. So but then,
Safe with somebody that you don't think gonna show out.
say again.
She would pick somebody safe.
But technically, when you have to do that though. You don't want no stalker luck, dude. She loved me. That's why she pulled me up on stage. You know?
Yeah.
I think that
That'd be me. That'd be me.
I think that can happen. I mean, Janet pulled me up on stage. I'll be walking around with a stank attitude toward everybody. I'm snobbish now. Like, nigga, she touched me. Don't.
I got a question. I want to ask everybody, but especially Red Diamond, because you're the youngest. Since we're talking about touching, this cyber touching. Okay, so you know how you have an Instagram page, right? So my crush, I've been following him since I first got it. At least 6 years, I've been following him. But the people in my office who all are in their 20s, I'm the oldest one. They recently met him at a business thing at work. So now they following him too. And so one day one of the guys pulled me to the side. He was like, why you keep liking everything he posts? Go unlike some of that stuff. And I said, well, I just if I see you post something, I just click like. And but this guy, my crush, he will post like 8 times a day. He's always posting. And so they said it means that I'm a stalker and you are not supposed to touch their thing more than once a day, no matter who it is, because it make you look thirsty and you just look crazy. So what do y'all think about that? Is that true or is it an age thing?
I don't believe that's true because honestly, if
Really?
to me that you said he's a crush, right? So
Mm-hmm.
compared to you and every other probably other female that liking his pictures, I mean, what makes you just a stalker when you got like probably like 10, 15, maybe 1K people liking your picture? That's not being a stalker. You just,
Yeah,
I mean, they looking at it just as you as a single person, but they're not looking at all the rest of the followers they got on Instagram.
gotcha. That makes sense.
I don't know because I don't know the etiquette on all that stuff either. But I would think that the reason why you post stuff like that is to get likes. So if you like everything,
Thank you. It's an
that
age
Now, if
thing,
you
bro.
start mentioning a guy, like if you start liking posts, you start mentioning, and he ain't responding you, but you continue mentioning on an everyday basis, that's stalking.
Okay,
yeah,
now I don't send a message.
Yeah, now that's stalking. That's being ignorant and a little slow at
Okay,
that moment. But liking, I mean, shoot, I have people liking my pictures all the time, and it be the same person every time. I just be looking at them crazy.
okay,
Not saying that what he doing, but I'm just saying I look at him crazy because I just be like, why?
I got you.
And then I block
And
him.
see, he's older than me too, so I was thinking he probably think more like me instead of like the kids in their 20s.
I agree. They have different rules on how they go about doing things and stuff. And you got to think a lot of social media is catered toward that particular group anyway, um, 20s and younger. That's what a lot of these apps and stuff are for, to get them engaged. So they look at it totally different than, what I'm saying, we would. Like, I
Yeah,
see you post some stuff, and it's something, if it's on my timeline, I like it, I'm just going to hit it. I don't give a shit.
right.
Post it, you know what I'm saying? That's just me throwing support, but they they view stuff differently. Like, oh
Yeah.
man, you sweating a person, or damn, you showing up thirsty. It's like every time they post something, it's like, well, shit, nigga, if I see it, yeah, the fuck, the difference doesn't make. I
And
could
then
what
you gotta sorry, but you gotta also look at it too. Like you got a lot of people don't even pay attention to all that crap for real. Like especially me, I don't pay attention to all the likes and comments and stuff that be on my pictures all half the time.
I got you.
I think that the person who pays attention to how many times you like a picture is actually the stalker. Because I actually had somebody come at me like that one time, like, and they told me like, hey, every time they post a picture, you be one of the first ones to like. What? And I was like, okay, if you say so, dude, I don't know if I'm the first one, the third one, the last one. I don't know. I just if it's picture, and mostly it's generally a supportive thing of all artists because it ain't like I just sit there on Facebook all day looking at stuff. I don't.
yeah, that's a weird shit. Because I mean, if you see it, it don't take nothing to hit the like button. It's one thing if I'm liking it, I'm leaving you this paragraph or comment. You know what I'm saying? That would raise some red flags or whatever. But no, if I see something, I think I just what was it? I think you changed your background picture red earlier or
Yeah,
something like
my profile and my cover photo.
yeah, the cover photo and shit. So I hit the like button and left a comment. I'm like, but these are my people. You know what I'm saying? Why would I not hit the like button and shit? What I'm gonna do? Wait for other motherfuckers to do it first, then go in like that's cheesy. You know.
And you
It's,
gotta think about it too. Like I just recently changed my cover photo and my profile picture, and I got up to about like maybe about 40 likes so far. And I don't even know who liked it. I don't even pay attention to stuff. I'll see it pop up. I'll look, but do I care about who's liking it or how many like what person liking the most? Are all my pictures? No.
Okay,
I know
well,
my good looking women. Shoot, I look in the mirror every day.
okay. So now I'm gonna flip it around too because they also made a comment about the post when I post stuff. He like it, and it's it's supposed to mean something, but I don't know what it means. What does it
Well,
mean?
It might mean that he like what you
it
said or what you posted. That's all. Everything don't have to have a deeper meaning.
sometimes he is right. He is right about that.
Okay.
But sometimes if a dude say, okay, you liking all his posts, he started liking all your posts. sometimes it is a saying that if they like yours back as much as you liking theirs, it's kind of initiation of, okay, who's gonna say something first kind of situation.
So y'all be sitting there while y'all sitting there liking each other's stuff, y'all gonna be doing that for 2 whole years before somebody decide to send a comment saying, "Hey,
Well, sometimes it don't have to be 2 whole years. I think like most of the time, because when I was back in high school, when I had like to do pictures and he started liking my pictures, and it'd be one little picture that probably like stand out, maybe like a post or something like that. And that's how I started the conversation because I'm usually the conversation starter. So I'll start the conversation and make a comment on it, and that's how the conversation kind of gets to that point sometimes. So yes, I mean it's probably different now, but
Okay.
that's how most of it initiate. Like that's how they initiate a conversation in a way. If y'all can find something that you can talk about, that makes sense.
Right.
I
It
don't understand."
does.
Stan, what you think about the social media thing, man?
Man, I don't be on that shit. I do not be on that shit. I don't post shit. I don't like shit. I don't see shit. I don't do shit. Like, I stay as far away from that shit as I possibly can. Like, because, no, if I know you and if I like you, I'll tell you in real life. Like, and I don't see shit regular enough. Like, I'll see a post that one of y'all was put that was 3 days ago. That's how often I open up my shit. And I'm like, oh, yeah. But then by the time we see some shit 3 or 4 days ago, we done already talked about the shit. So now why am I go back and like the shit on social media? That's all right.
I mean, most everything that I do is related to sound booth ENT. Um, I don't just sit down there and have conversations with nobody. Honestly, if anybody who knows me know that most times if I'm talking to something, I don't do all the texting thing. That's not my thing. I talk to you on the phone. And so I don't sit there and post and read all them back and forth messages. Matter of fact, that works my nerves a lot of times. Every time you look around, somebody just ding and ding, 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 ding. And I'm like, man, what is y'all even talking about? And then it wind up not even being something that everybody is involved in. It's just two people, and you be like, can y'all do that amongst y'allself? Like that's kind of stuff. I like that stuff irritates me. So I was like, I just don't say nothing. Most times I just turn my phone all the way down, so I ain't got to hear the alert. So that's why I sometimes y'all say stuff in the thread. It might be way later on in the day before I see it. On Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's definitely gonna be after 12 or 1 o'clock before I see it. So I mean that's just it in a nutshell. I don't read that much into all of the likes and all that other stuff. Um, the main reason I have a social media presence right now is because of Sound Booth ENT. Prior to me starting Sound Booth, I was not on Facebook probably, oh my God, about 3 years. Like nothing. And I started it when we started Sound Booth. So that
Yeah,
let
social media, something right.
say again, but
I said social media is something. I think we talked about that on here too, about how it can affect your relationships too.
it really and truly does.
Hmm.
That's how a lot of folks get. That's how folks get caught up. They say and do things on social media, and then truthfully, we have a lot of guys that do stuff on social media, and they don't know how to log out completely, or they don't be knowing who their friends are. They be trying to talk to somebody, and then
Stop talking about me. Stop talking about me. I told you about doing that on app. Stop doing that.
but you know what I'm saying. Now I will say that there are some ladies out there that are good at it. Like they can talk to somebody online, and they'll say a whole lot of stuff on the social media part that you can construe as being sexual in nature, but it's not 100% like that. Like, oh, I was just talking about this. I don't know. You maybe took it like that, but if you want to, if you proceed with everything, then they move from social media, or they go strictly to Snapchat, something that's going to race in about 30. What is it? 30 minutes or a day?
Yeah, that's Snapchat.
Yeah. So they'll go to Snapchat and they'll talk on that, so it will leave no evidence on that stuff. I sit back and look at a show that come on called Couples Court, and most times that's how the dudes get caught up, and you hardly ever hear the ladies getting caught up on stuff like that.
Yeah,
Is it
women know how to lie good.
say again?
Women know how to lie better. I didn't know until after I studied it that it's a physiological reason, literally, because women use both sides of their brain to process language, and men only process on one side of the brain. So that's why she can talk circles around you, because she's moving faster inside of her in both hemispheres.
Mm,
Now you know
thank
what
you.
we
Thank you.
we needed you when we had that conversation. Oh my God, we needed you because like that was one of the fights that we had on, and I'm talking about fight because we don't line no better. Y'all just don't, and and it was like, no, y'all go through the. When I say y'all, I mean some women, because all women don't cheat. I ain't gonna say that,
I
but
know what you mean.
uh, the whole time cheating aspect of it is worked out well in advance.
Yeah,
Because with a guy he caught cheating, I'm gonna call my boy, and he gonna cover for it. But he ain't even talked to his boy. So now you can call your boy up. Hey man, where we was at earlier tonight? Huh? Tell Troy where we was at earlier tonight. Man, you know where we was at. And she's around, where y'all was at exactly though. And now next thing you know, he's sitting around there, he done bust into a small sweat because he like, man, please, come on, man. You know where we always go. Just tell him where we always go. Just tell him, man. And he's sitting around, the friends sitting around there like, man, I wonder where he want me to go. And you can't get it wrong because you get it wrong, boy, it's over with. However, a lady, she'll mess around and say, oh, yeah, me and Sunset, oh, me and Red was out at Raising Cane's. Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, somewhere like, and we just were drinking and having a good time, and we saw such and such, and they asked about you, and all. Y'all had the whole entire story.
it
Call,
literally took you almost 3 minutes, Mike, just to make that up. And guess what?
yeah,
Your girlfriend will be beating your ass up by then. Cause that was a long, slow lie. It was just Stan couldn't get himself together, and that's how it really happened in real life. Y'all just
That's
don't even.
bullshit.
that was
That
the
is
point. I'm saying,
bullshit.
but
That is
if
why
you had said it,
the,
it would have been so smooth and fluent. And then you call Red Diamond, she would have been right in on it. Yeah, that's what we was at. Like
uh,
what y'all had to eat there or something.
man, see, I don't hang out with dudes like that. Every dude that I hang out with knows the code words that when they are spoken, they automatically have the go-to response that needs to happen. Like I learned that a long time ago. Either that or I don't tell nobody shit, and I'm being to win like a ghost.
That's messed up.
We need to delve a little bit
It
deeper.
was taught to me by a woman. A woman taught me that.
We need to delve a little deeper into the psyche of ladies lying better than guys. And I hate to call it that, but that's exactly what it is. It's lying. So, because I asked the question, who's a better cheater one time before, and hands down, the lady said women are. And we had no pushback from the fellas. No pushback. Zero pushback from the fellas. None of the fellas thought that they was a better liar, a better cheater than women.
Yep, they know.
No, I disagree. I think the women have a better network. Is what I said. I said that, and that reason that you gave, Mike, is the perfect reason. Is that niggas have faulty networks. So when that nigga you call be stuck stupid and fucks a lie up, that's what fucks you up. Fellas usually don't fuck if they lie. It be some dumbass that they incorporated in the lie. The difference is women have a better support system when they lie.
Yeah, I mean, you might be right about that.
Well, dang, somebody cracking up. Um, I think that that's the case too. I think that there's a great support system with ladies, but I also think that y'all lie a little bit better than guys. And old bad Troya just got through telling you the reason why. Because they use both sides of the hemisphere on their brain, but we only use one. So I guess that should translate into us saying that we should stop trying to lie, right?
Definitely. I never met a man who was good at it.
Read that.
That men should stop trying to lie. Or
Yeah,
that just.
that men should stop trying to lie.
Yeah, y'all should just stop trying. Just, I mean, it's best to just tell the truth.
Yep.
Ain't no reason to lie and try to cover up another lie cause I mean, females got good memory.
Right. Don't take no
Some of them do.
because we talking about between men and women lying and women being just better at it. So you said that men should not lie, but women, we should keep on, right?
Mm, I mean, I don't think nobody should lie.
I don't
Women
think
don't think.
nobody's lying. Mm-mm.
I don't think nobody should lie. But I'm saying is, you gaining more energy lying and then trying to cover the first lie you told your person, and then try to cover that lie. But then, what if you got a person that got some good ass memory, and they be like, "Oh, okay, Some people, some people will actually like end up catching you in the lie, but then some just stay quiet and be like, "Okay," they just continue letting you lie. Then bust your bubble later.
Well, I mean, that's women. Y'all tend to hold on to the stuff, and then even when it's not relevant in the particular argument that y'all in, is when y'all bring it up. Guys, what y'all think about that?
As far as the stop lying part, I mean,
Yeah.
does that include the little white lies too about do I look fat in this dress? Does that include that too?
Does that include little white lies too? Or
Depending on what it is.
Yeah, for the most part. Depending.
Depending on what it is, like you want to lie to me because you want to surprise me with a ring. That's different.
I'm talking about that lie. I'm talking about that lie like your meat don't taste good lie. I'm talking about like when these jeans make you look fat lie. That's the lie I'm talking about. I can let that go too, or I gotta shut up.
I don't think there's no reason to lie at all.
Okay.
hmm.
What's that? I think.
Interested in that because you said you don't think there's no reason to lie, but you said it's all right if you lie to me, if you trying to lie to me about surprising me with a ring.
I mean, you want to okay, think about it. You want to surprise me with a ring. You don't want me to know about the ring, right? So of course you going to make up some story so I won't think what's going on. That's kind of different. That's way different.
Okay,
That's
that's what
something that I would love to have.
ain't that what that's what lying is. That's the definition of lying, though, right?
Yeah, but it's for good reasons though.
So if it's a good reason, it's all right to lie.
I'm not talking about because you don't want to hurt my feelings. I'm talking about because you want to surprise me with something that I know for a fact that's gonna make me happy on a daily.
But what if not hurting your feelings is a good reason?
I'd rather you hurt my feelings than sit here and lie to me.
Me
Cause that's
too.
gonna hurt worse. That's gonna hurt way worse than just telling me the truth.
So if you put on a dress that you done went and spent $1,000 on, because you just know you look good in it, and when you put it on and you step out into your man and he be like, hey, that ain't what it do. You gonna tell
No,
for him to tell you that instead of you being like, oh baby, you look good. You look good in everything.
I want him to tell me the truth. If I don't look good in it, I just don't look good in it.
Yeah, I
I
don't think
want
I
him
want.
to tell me the truth. Don't sit there and not tell me the truth. And I look like a little chicken head walking around here, think I look fine.
Yep, you gotta tell me the truth too. But this was fun, y'all. I gotta jump off. It's 11 here, and I gotta get to bed so I can get up.
It is. I was just gonna say that it's time for us to go ahead.
I'll see y'all in the gumbo.
For sure.
If
Ah,
my grandma was,
Hey, dang, she hurry up and got off. Um, yeah, we're gonna go ahead on end everything. We had a little inclement weather, so I hope everything was all right for everybody. I hope everybody have a good night tonight. We're gonna come back to next week. Anybody got a topic? Please put it in the thread. We're gonna go ahead on and get our promos and everything done. But we'll see y'all. What you got going on this weekend or this week?
um, like I said, my whole concentration really for the rest of this week and going into next month is the golf tournament. Like I said, April 29th at the links. Um, the early bird special ends on Friday for everybody, but I do want to say that if you do enter into the tournament, there's a chance for you to win $10,000 in a hole in one challenge. And we also have another challenge going on too, where you can end up winning tickets to next year's Super Bowl. If I'm not mistaken, it's either next year's Super Bowl or it's the Fiesta Bowl for next year, for you to go out there and try to win $1 million um, at that particular venue. So I'm trying to bulk it up and give people an opportunity to win some cash, man, even after donating a few dollars from your own pocket.
Red Diamond. We'll tell everybody when we can expect a new song.
So y'all, my new song "Till This Time" will be coming out next month. I can't tell y'all a date yet because I'm not sure the date just yet. But but yes, just look out for it next month. I'm actually working on another song. It's a little love song, so I'm actually proud of it for right now. Unless I make some changes. So that's yeah, just look out for that.
All right. Well, with that being said, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get off this thing. We'll see y'all back here on next Sunday, 8 p.m. Appreciate everybody for showing up tonight, and we'll see y'all on me. Y'all have a good night.
Yo.
Bye.
I just want to make sure I'm off the air here.
All right, y'all.
All right, hey, y'all have a good man. I'll see y'all.